Dude, congratulations. Credit where it's due. You got us into Europe and you got us out of the group stages. But most importantly, thanks have to go to Greeno. End of the day, it's his signings, it's his hard work. So once we've won this tournament, and I do say once we have won it, not if, I'll be lobbying UEFA, pulling some strings, talking to the boys, and making sure that Greeno gets the winner's medal he rightfully deserves. That's right. You know, we can't have you walking around the training field with your medal hanging around your neck without Greeno having won himself. But it's time to step up your game and get us to the promised land. Now, I'm so confident in Greeno and your capabilities to see this home that I've booked my flights. That's right, dude. I'll be coming back to Man Central. Now, I know I've promised this in the past, and I got you guys to roll out the red carpet and put on an awesome halftime show, and I ended up having to go to the Liverpool game instead. But this time I expect the same level of treatment, but just to promise and showcase how serious I am, I've invited some of my close friends. In attendance will be David Beckham, Gordon Ramsay, who'll be also doing the actual catering. I've got Ryan Reynolds coming up from Wrexham because you got to show him what a real football team looks like. Matthew McConaughey, because, you know, we did a good deal on one of our player signings with him. And, of course, Russell Wilson. Go Bees! A lot of people are watching, a lot of eyes on me. Make sure we see this home.
Hello and welcome to episode 22 of We Are Central. The Mighty Bees, Manchester Central. As always, thanks for joining me. Thank you for your view. Thank you for any thumbs up, all that good stuff, comments. I do love a good comment and a chinwag down below. But as always, thanks for coming back. It's massive. And this could be a massive episode for us. Second half of the season, we were doing quite well. And it's been a challenge to play because I've had a late night or two. I'm busting this one out. I fell asleep playing it overnight. Genuinely. I'm hardcore. I love it. Although there might not be another episode till next week after this because I'm working all weekend and I need to put the finishing touches together for my new story, The Infamous 4, which I can't wait to share with you. But for now, I think we get into it. We're going to start with our FA Cup campaign. Now, it's a bit of a valley fest. Obviously, we played them and beat them in the last episode in the live comp in the league at home, which was great. And then I had them in the FA Cup, as you know, in the third round at home. This time was a bit different. It was 1-1, although I think we played better than we did in the league. A replay which we lost. Now, I did try and B-team it, CP, if you're actually watching. We got battered. It was just one of them. I did play him in the league as well around this time. Like 4 games really close together, which was crazy. So I'll share that one with you later. But yeah, we're out the FA Cup, but I did give it a go. Now, I'm a little confused, and I do get confused sometimes. Now, I thought we were in the Europa League last year, but then obviously we got put in the conference, which is fine. Cool, right? And I thought that was because Aston Villa got relegated but won the FA Cup, and they must have took our place. But they're in the Europa Conference League. As you can see, now we bypassed the first round, and these are the first round results. So you've got Dundee United, the unflushable junior and seniors team. Aston Villa, of course. Apple, whoever they are. Standard, Austria Vienna, who we had in our group. Legia Warsaw, a team from Portugal, and Sevilla. So good teams gone out there, haven't they? Really good teams. But we've got it to play for, man. Very excited. Of course, there's other teams like us that are in the second round. And this is the second round draw. It's going to be a tough one for the Unflushable and his son because they're die-hard Dundee United fans. And it'll be kind of tough for me because if you've watched all my content, especially my rebuild series, yeah, my Dundee United rebuild was one of my favourite. I love that rebuild. Proper fell in love with the club. Really, I was this close to buying a shirt, but it's sold out. Gutted. Anyway, this is it. We've got Dundee United, and again, there's some good teams. I mean, Hibbies are in it. Love that. Torino, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Tel Aviv, Copenhagen. But when you're a team like us competing in the top end of the Premier League, and you really, on paper, put us against any of these teams, even Ajax, we should be winning. But of course, you saw the video at the start. The boss has put him under a lot of pressure. You feel that pressure. He's bought tickets for him and all his friends for the final. Got Gordon Ramsay coming, cooking freaking beef Wellington. Yeah, pressure. But I like a bit of pressure. Now, Norman ain't the best. He's all right. He doesn't moan. He's probably the perfect backup. Not 40 grand a week to play a couple of games. I mean, Jesus Christ. Now, it's kind of an issue I would have addressed if I was in charge of transfers. But to be fair to Greeno, he's obviously been building the squad in other areas and he's put together a good team. I can't lie. But it was time for him to address that goalkeeper situation. He was going to try and do it in January with this lad, Mr. Ion Petre from Real Madrid, who are managed by Gareth Southgate, by the way. It was good, looked good. I mean, he's been scouted. And he was going to spend quite a bit of money on him. But he chose to go to Munchen. He didn't give up. No. Signed for 6.25 million. It's Matthew Ketchel from Sheffield Wednesday. And I think he's good, just as good, probably a bit better. So I'm pretty happy with this. He's English as well, which is fantastic. I just think he's a more solid backup. Maybe this will force CP's hand and he will finally put his fucking hand in his pocket because he still hasn't. Zero investment, still. I thought genuinely he would. At some point, not a penny. Not a penny, just takes. He's like a Swiss version of the Glaziers. That's what he's like. But anyway. So Greeno, I'm surprised, did any business at all because you'll know he was in South America a lot and he's been out there again partying at the bloody carnivals galore, right? But then it came to youth intake time, right? I'm thinking, where the fuck is Brian Kane? I've not spoken to him for nearly 2 years, right? Where is he? He had a shit youth intake last year and he went hiding. Boat party with his best mate Greeno. And then, you know, the best thing to do if you're trying to find him is go onto Instagram. And this is what I found. So, of course, Greeno's out there. Hopefully he's going to sign me some players. And so is Brian. So he won't pick up his phone. And I knew why. Because for the second year running, we'd had an average youth intake. You know, so he's slipping. He is slipping. But I'll hold my hands up. While he was out there, he at least signed me 1 5-star. Now, that's still good. We've got Nick Nesbitt. Brilliant name. Midfield who's okay. The rest are all okay. Right. But this kid, let's have a quick look at him. Cassiano. Fair play. But he's been out there with Greeno, hasn't he? I mean, look how much he's worth. Promising. It's not bad, that, is it? 15 worth that much money. Let's check out, though, our European campaign in the Europa Conference League. And Unfushable will love this. They put up a fight up in Dundee. The Dundee United 3-3. And they were quite good. I was a bit worried. Maybe disrespected him, as you can tell by the team selection. I didn't disrespect him, though, in the return leg of the Brett Dalton, no. Put out what was my best team at the time. Beat them 3-0. They still played very well, though. Surprised they didn't score, so we got through to the quarterfinals to face one of the toughest teams, I think, that were left in the competition, Torino. To go out there and win 2-1, fantastic. And then it was job done at home in Manchester. Easy, proper dominated it. JB Balance with both goals, really good all-round performance. Should have scored more and put it right to bed, but it was enough. And we are rocking and rolling. So we are 4th in the Premier League and we had cemented that Champions League spot with 1 game left to play. Now, I love this league. I think it's become an awesome league to play in because it's so competitive. I mean, there's a high standard of players. Most of the best players in the world are in it. You can get beat off a mid-table team. You could do really well. I mean, it's top. I like this. I mean, I love Germany. I love all that. But those more like one-sided leagues can get a bit boring. This doesn't bore me. It is brilliant. Not knowing what's coming. I do adore it. And to finish 4th, I think it's fantastic. Obviously, we can finish higher. If, you know, Spurs lose, we win. That would be fantastic. But with 1 game left to play, what was the point in risking anyone when we're still in Europe? Facing Hibs in the semi-final. Hibs knocked out Borussia Mönchengladbach. I was well shocked. No offence to Hibs. I'm just like, I was expecting the Germans. And these Scottish teams are good. They're giving us games. I mean, Diamond had a goal disallowed. It wasn't the best game. A 0-0 at home. Thinking, shit. Got to go up to Edinburgh. Good fucking balls up this. Last game of the season, you might be watching a B team against Sheffield United. Or we might be going to the Europa Conference final. Now, to be fair, I fully expected it. I didn't think it'd be as hard. I was happy we went up there, though, and won 4-0. Brilliant performance from the boys. The Manc Messi getting on the score sheet, great. We've gotten to a final. But this team, though, has done very well. They're the champions of their league. They shocked some people last year in good and bad ways. And they've got my former goalkeeper in net. Aston Villa got to the final. Fair play to them. I mean, they've still got Craig. Craig's their number one goalkeeper. And to be fair, like, I thought to myself, if I was in full control, I'd have never sold Craig. I was always gutted that he sold him on. I like the fact they brought in a good goalkeeper, and our goalkeeper, I would say, is better. But I'd have definitely kept Craig as a backup. He'd have played a lot more than the backup we've got now does. I'd have given him pure games. Now, Aston Villa have won the league. They've got Sean Dyche as the manager, which is cool. I think he was at Reading. So he must have left Reading, who have missed out on the playoffs again. Lee Masters, you're still there. You're still in the Championship. But Aston Villa, champions of their league. I am a numbnuts. I'm a numbnuts. So Aston Villa did take our Europa League space. I think they did. Because they were in it. I'm stupid. I am stupid sometimes. I've had late nights. I've been working all morning. I'm going back to work this afternoon. But anyway, yeah, so they obviously got knocked out. And just like the Champions League, where you get pushed down into Europa League, you get pushed down into the conference, don't you? Forget about this now. 3-tiered European football. So that's what's happened. So they get Dynamo in the first knockout, boss them. Scrape it from Aberdeen. The Scots were doing well. Then they got Sevilla and beat Sevilla. I was worried about them. And then Standard in the semi-final. I've not shown you the results of the league. Now, I'm not going to go through them all one by one, but you'll see after that live com, I went on a fantastic run. I mean, a great run. We played the Valley again not long after. That was 2-2. And then there's a sketchy patch. City draw, fair enough. The Southampton game shocked me, but it is what it is. United beat me 1-0 as well. Picked up enough points. So, drew with Chelsea in the last game. Oh, Denton beat me. So we drew with Chelsea in the last game. So going into that one, I was just going to beat it. I tried to pick the team of fittest players that had played the least. I tried to save as many of the top guys to go into this finals fresh, hopefully as possible. This is a historic final for us. But if you merge my history into it, I've won loads of stuff for Manchester Central. Oh, I did, but that slate was clean. Right now, we've got nothing but, I think, a League 1 title. Was it League 2 title? That's it. We've been around the top league now for a while, and I really want to pick up my first proper trophy. I don't care if it's 3rd division. I don't give a shit. And everyone's feeling confident. The gaffer's here with all his friends, even Greeno. I mean, the press have been talking to him, and he talks a lot in the press, to be fair. But they're asking him, in all their history, Central have never won the Europa Conference League. It is a massive challenge for you to win this, isn't it? Greeno, typical Greeno. No, you can imagine him, can't you? No. Then we've got a fantastic chance. Forget history. Our time is now. You can just imagine him saying them words. I love this game. It looks like we're playing at Denton Villa Stadium. It's not, it's Dortmund Stadium, a stadium I know pretty well for my Project 23 series. I've put out the best team I can. And we're going up against this good Aston Villa team who have dropped Craig. They dropped Craig for the final. Is that because he's been playing for them all season? That's because he's for Kids Central. He's got to be. Oh, God. Finals. Over the years, many series. I've had many highs with them. I've also had many lows with finals. You know what I mean? Don't always go your way. But we have a better team. We've just finished 4th in the Premier League. Right? But it doesn't matter, does it? It's a final. They're riding high. They might have only just won the Championship, but they've won their league. They've been playing well. Form will be high. They'll be confident. I don't think they'll be worried at all. And here comes Carlos for the Villa. Oh, go on, Bruno. That name at the minute. My little boy will not stop singing. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Joe from Encanto, the film. He knows every single word. He sings every piece of it. Do you know, like when someone's singing and then you have a backup singer? He sings that bit as well. He loves it. Right, come on, lads. Now, looking at this squad, I think it's very good. The squad's always need freshening up. To be honest, if I was in charge, I'd be thinking, I don't 100% know where I would. I think we could really do. Oh, go on! How did that go in? Sing when you're winning, mate. Sing when you're winning. I'd kind of risk a summer of nothing, because they're all good and all young. No one's old, and they'll all know each other inside and out. Oh, pick that out, Carlos. So good. They named him twice. That was brilliant. Fucking game on. Come on, proper final. There's a long way to go. We've got quality. We're fit. We're ready. We're hungry. and I feel the back of my neck burning. Every time I turn around, look up at the box here in Dortmund, I could see CP with Bex and Matthew McConaughey, and I think you've got Prince Harry and Meghan are up there as well. He'd probably sack me if I don't win. And I can't believe they dropped Craig. Obviously when I got Villa in the final. No. Ooh. Yeah, when I saw I got Villa in the final. Look, and Craig's been playing all year and he's not injured. That's just the computer being very clever and sneaky. We know his weakness. Get him off his line and you just chip him. It's half time here at Borussia Dortmund's beautiful stadium. And it's 1-1 and even Stevens, man, in every way. I'm not happy. That was totally unacceptable is exactly what I've just said to him. Assholes. Right, come on, boys. Harrison now. By the way, £40 million bid. I forgot to say that in the last episode from Spurs. 40 million. Greeno said no. Greeno says no, but Jamie Balance says yes. Come on. Jamie Balance had a bid from Paris Saint-Germain because in January they sold Rashford to the Valley, I think. Marcus Rashford. So I think they were to replace him with Jamie. Obviously Greeno said no. But he's going to say no all summer. I can see him selling one of these guys for 40, 50 million, and it depends who he replaces him with. I mean, he's been shrewd and he's been good. Last couple of years, he's been good. I can't knock him for it. Do I think he deserves a medal if we win this? No. And are we going to get a medal? Maybe not, because this is a proper final. Shit. So I've made 3 changes. Sack it. I'm sure you get extra ones in Europe anyway, especially if it goes to extra time. Bank Mess is off. Oh. So we've got fresh legs on the left wing. I've brought Alexandru on in the middle as well. And I've brought Pamungas off. Oh, that went in, but nothing's happening. As well at the back for Gerson, the young Brazilian wonder kid. Some of it was just performance. Some of it because I had a lot of yellow cards. And I've still got 3 freaking yellows on the pitch right now. Don't need that, do we? 10 men. He's probably one of the players. I'd let it go out the door. Dude, you've been on the pitch 5 minutes. We're down to 10 men. You're trying to ruin it for me. Shit. No longer fun. I'll be honest with you. 10 men. Extra time. I didn't really want him to come off because he's a special little player, but Diamond's come off. Tired, obviously, and yellow carded. So Vakanin has come on, and no Joe, I'm not going very defensive. Oh, I've got 10 men. Let him just bombard us, Joe. And Jamie Balance is playing out of position, as you can see. He's playing as a shadow striker because I've got 10 men, so kind of on strikerless. I think I've lost count of the amount of cup finals I've had go to penalties. Is this going to go to penalties? So we finally got a highlight, and it's Aston Villa, and they've nearly scored. Jesus Christ. Really? Davo, you... Oh, I don't even know what kind of formation I put together. Vakanin's gone like a wing back. Balance has moved over a little bit. Singh's pulled back a little bit. We've gone to balanced. Without 9 men against championship team Aston Villa in extra time. With enough time, easily enough time left for them to score. For us to score, we need some kind of absolute miracle. 2 sendings off in a final. And here they come. Oh, are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying it? I'm not. Not at all. Oh, go on, ref. Go on, ref. Save me. Save me, ref. Checking goal review. Oh, come on. Seriously, this has been an absolute disaster, hasn't it? I love it. That's why I love this game, like. You never know what the feck is going to happen. I'd like extra time to be over. Let's just get this to penalties. And then we have a chance right now while it's 11 versus 9 and we're all out of shape. Oh, Bruno. He's not blowing it. I mean, just give him as much time as they need. Give him a couple more minutes. Fuck it. Finally. And now the real drama begins. Here we go. Scorer of our goal, Mr. Singh himself. Blasts it in. 1-0. Go on, Bruno, lad. Captain of the club. Hero. Ooh. Become a better player. Once he had that penis reduction and that big swinger got out of the way, he's been fantastic, and he's fantastic right now. I genuinely hate penalties. And I hate him. Didn't he score the second? Asshole. Here he is, our famous number 10, Jamie Balance. He's been fantastic all year. Scored many goals. and he scores another one. Come on, Jamie. Gales to take for Aston Villa, and he saves it. Bruno whiffs his hair out before he takes a penalty. And he fucking scores it. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno, and he didn't even move, no. All the pressure is on a young Brazilian wonder kid defender. The next Roberto Carlos Gerson scores, top bag. We've done it. Everyone's there. Everyone's running in. Even CP did a pitch invasion. It's about time, eh? We had some podium action. Innit? You ready, boys? Go on. There we go. Love it. Iconic booed. It's not iconic CP. It's not iconic Greeno. It's not iconic Joe. It's not iconic Brian Kano. It's iconic booed Bill's Manchester Central legacy. Cemented my status. And I'm 52. How the hell am I 52 years old? And just quickly, this is a squad arranged by average rating. We're not going to look at players individually. I just wanted to show you the wanted quickly. Look, wanted. Put me through it. Hopefully, did they put you through it? Let me know what you think in the comments. This team of mine can be good, but it's like we're still far away from challenging for a Premier League and dominating. We should have dominated that final, really. It doesn't help me have 2 men sent off, but we should have dominated it. Greeno, mate. More work is needed, mate, my friend. We might have to actually have a Zoom meeting. Let's actually talk live. I think that's what we need, to be fair. But yeah, thank you for your view. Thank you for the support. Thank you for people who are actually watching the old Central series, especially Jamie. I know you are. Episode 50. I watched it myself. Episode 50, and I watched the first episode of when the series returned on FM18. That's when I'm playing 2 characters at the same time. Crazy. But what a load of fun. But anyway, thank you. Hopefully, you're going to come back for episode 23, the start of a new season. Might be, if I can, end of the week, start of next week. But in the meantime, you will have a story video, the infamous 4, to delve into and feast your eyes on. So stay happy, stay safe. I love you, Bees fans. We've got a trophy. I'll see you next time.